Boy, AFCON is now done. Had a bit of a break. Tariq's been bothering me about this. I had to get it back. Get Amped is back. Let's go. Yo. It's your boy Rich. Get Amped is back. And for those of you who don't know what this is about, we just vibe. This is where we vibe. We talk about teams' weekend's performance. Obviously, we had our match reaction yesterday regarding Palace's defeat to Chelsea. So this is all about you guys now. It's all about you guys. And I've pinned the link at the top of the chat. If you want to hit that link, come in, chat about your team's performance this weekend. Or you just want to come and vibe as well because maybe your team's lost. You can do that too. That's what I'm doing. I'm here to vibe. I'm going to bring in our first guest today. Like I said at the start, this guy's been badgering me, and rightfully so, to be fair, because I've been badgering him about a certain show too. But it is what it is. Mr. Arsenal himself, it's Tariq. What you say, my bro?
Oh, I'm so good. I mean, I've got a cold. Don't worry, guys. I wasn't in the backstage just crying, happy about this return. But I am. I could cry. I'm doing good, my
bro. Don't cry. We're here. We are here. Before we start chopping it up about Arsenal, let me just go through the comments. And I see Oris in the back. All right, bro, so I didn't respond to you. I've been busy. My bad. I might just let him wait for a bit. I know he's going to come up with some mad slander. Big up Oris, though, every time. As per usual, Popcorn Gang, hit that like button. Do it immediately. Let's go. Big up Nate. Once I click it, there we go. It says Get Amped is back. Yes, it is. It is. No, to be honest, like one of my favorite shows, man. And this is how our community was built, just by talking to each other. So yeah, big up Jay. Yeah, he's in the show right now, but he's still leaving a comment. Love that. Yo, Hamza, my guy. How's it going? I'm surprised you ain't clicked the link yet. He can't be back soon. Okay, he'll be back soon. Looking forward to it, my bro. He also says, Tariq, get ready to be sad. All right, the race for top 4 is mad at the moment. It is mad. Big up Rush, what Hamza appears. Yo, big up Staffy. Yeah, the link's pinned at the top. Feel free, click that and come chat. Because obviously I know you're representing Borough, but you also support Chelsea, I believe. Hopefully I'm correct with that.
You are correct.
So we can even chop it up about yesterday's game too. So, before we bring in all rest, talk to us about Arsenal real quick.
Oh, man. It's been... When was the last show of Get Amped? Can you remember?
It must have been just... I think it might have been the first one right after Christmas. No, after New Year, sorry.
Was it... so I'm guessing when Arsenal lost to Man City? Yeah.
I think so, because I think Samara came in as well.
Yes, that's where I met Samara. Big point. Yo, there's a lot has happened. We went through that January run of, players being out at, AFCON. These things there. I'm sure, guys, if you've been keeping up with the channel, you'll know exactly what's been going on in there. But yeah, it's been great, man. The past 2 games, we beat Wolves. We're picking up a big win, and every time I watch Wolves play, it just gives me even more joy that we were able to beat them. I know we've got them again coming up on Thursday. That'll be a huge one. Our record against them at the Emirates hasn't been the best. But yeah, man, and a convincing performance against Brentford, winning by 2-1. The scoreline kind of flatters Brentford a little bit. 2-0 would have been more suitable for Arsenal. But, it is what it is. We take the win. We keep moving on this top 4 race. I remember coming on here and saying, United, I think they're the ones that are going to do it. But the more I watch United, the more confidence I have in my boys to keep pushing on. And you know what? There's been some outstanding performances that we've not even mentioned. The boy from Croydon himself, 10 goals altogether in this season, 9 in the Premier League.
That's a good return, to be fair.
Trust me. And at age of 21, we was Arsenal fans. We was out here calling out for the likes of Emile Smith-Rowe to come on and, kick on and score goals. The same with Saka. Saka's got 7 in the league and Emile Smith-Rowe with 9. So that's 16 across both of them. And we know our issues. We know our issues mainly in attack. We don't have a striker. Our lack of depth there. Like when I'm looking at Palace, like you've got more depth and overall quality than we do because we have Lacazette.
Quality, we can't finish our dinner, mate.
I know, and that's what I'm saying in that specific position, and that's what we're saying about it. Like I saw you have 3 strikers on the bench yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We don't even have 3 strikers at the club. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
So does Martinelli not count as a striker?
Nah, he's a winger, bro. Yeah. I class him as a winger. The way he plays and where he's performed best is as not even as an inside forward, more of a winger. He gets more I feel like he gets wider than Emile Smith-Rowe does. He plays in the half space, Emile Smith-Rowe, which is why he scored more goals than Martinelli. And that's what I want to see a lot more from Martinelli, to get inside in that inside forward position. The likes of Mane, Salah get into and get the fullback, Kieran Tierney bombing on the outside. But I can't really complain at the moment. It's been amazing. I'm happy that we're Arsenal, right? It's above all of our expectations. What we was talking about earlier on in the season. I remember my first show on here. It was after that. It was after a sticky period at the start of the season. I was hoping top 6, but now 4th is on. That's what I've got to be looking at.
Let me hold you there, because I think this is probably the best time to bring in, obviously, another guest. He has some very strong views. I mean, he came at me once, and I was thinking, boy, Palace must be big for him to be sending to me like that. He feels threatened, like. But listen, when it comes to the top 4 chat, he has a say. Big up or rest. What are you saying?
Yes, guys, big up to you too. Yep, well, this is the first time I'm here and get amped when Crystal Palace lost and my team has won. So yeah, so it was a nice feeling. But yeah, big up to the people in the comments as well. So yeah, man, top 4. Oh boy.
Let charge up, please, because I know this is going to be interesting. Let me get through a few more comments. Grace, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Hope you, obviously, if you're feeling under the weather, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, wait, ain't you live?
That's what I was thinking.
I big up to Monty, and I love the Lord, never ignored. And he says, "Who's that silly guy with the hat on?"
Rick and Big T.
It's Rick now, yeah. No, to be fair, he did say Rick. You know what, Matt? If you're about, click the link pinned at the top of the chat. Everton, what is Lampard on forward watch already? Like, it's a bit interesting. Razor says, I think his name's Terence Munty. I'm not sure.
Terence, you know.
Do people call you Terence?
Nobody calls me Terence. So I've been called worse. That's all I say.
Big up Sean Willoughby. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yes.
mate, hold on, mate. Try and keep up in the league, mate. Anyways.
Alright, stop getting rattled. You're challenging for top 4 and be happy with that, yeah?
What are you challenging for as well?
I'm just saying, It's
It's a normal question.
It's so easy.
What, top 10, top 12? We challenge.
You know what? You're right, to be fair. We're challenging for the FA Cup. How did that go for you?
Oh.
Anyway. See, when he get put in a spliff by Brexit FC by Burnley, did a madness. And we've got them next Saturday. So.
Oh, yeah.
Man United. Yep. He is a Man United fan. And you know what? I borrowed Man United. There we go. Oh, it's a shame you can't be here, Staffy. It's a Borough fan. Borough fan right here. and stuff. Actually, do you want to talk about that game? Because like this is also like a therapy session. You know what I mean? We can like
Come, chop it up.
because
That
first question. First
that was
question.
fast.
What's your thoughts on Isaiah Jones?
For me, with the Middlesbrough game, we played our strong team. That's the thing. We played our big players, and we still lost. Like for me, fair play to Chris Wilder. You know, he loves his records at Old Trafford, man. Big up. Oh, Liverpool fan. Oh, great.
Yes, Jay.
You see, Oris, be quiet now. He's like, oh, sorry. The big dogs in here. The big
And I'm
dogs.
like, obviously, no fun in it. So I think it's the first time.
Now, the reason why I asked you about Isaiah Jones is because I used to coach him. That's why.
That's what you see. You see how he's got that versatility to his game. Just like what you see on Rich's channel, he implements that into his players.
100%. 100%. So that's what you need to work on. Just got to be calm, collected, cool and collected. Don't bite. Don't bite. Because otherwise you're always biting.
McTominay. You know what I mean?
Mate, please, he's trash.
Big up, Jamie. Oris, big win today. It looked a bit sticky, like 10 minutes into the second half. Talk about the pros and the cons of that game against Leeds.
Pros, I think for the pros, we played well first half. Leeds fans, big up to them. Put a nice atmosphere, but the cons, mate, it's always second half that we just look so sloppy, and I don't know what happens in the halftime. Mate, please let me talk, man. Let me talk, Nate. Anyways, half for me, it's always second half, man.
No,
I've seen
I'm not gonna lie, you saw the Liverpool badge and you went quiet.
Yeah. Anyways, for me, the cons is second half. We just need to like play good second half, because for me it's always first half dominate, second half we just half. It's for me it's the halftime team to what Ragnick gives. Like honestly, I don't think it's enough from Ragnick. No halftime team to, and today, mate, into the 10-minute second half, 2 goals under 1 minute. I don't know what's going on with it. Obviously, Elanga scores, and then Bruno with the flick. That mate, Dennis Bergkamp. That's your striker, Tariq. Dennis Bergkamp flick.
No, none of that Dennis Bergkamp flick. Yeah, would you see Pascal Stroke? Yeah, he should have cleared that anyway. Nah, don't you dare! You dare even put his name.
I think Bielsa for me. I don't rate Bielsa. I think he's overrated in my opinion. Honestly, I don't rate Bielsa. I don't know about you guys, but Bielsa I don't rate. But honestly, like the Nate, chill out, Nate.
It looks like the green screen's not working too well.
It's fine, man. Look, Stratford end. Don't worry, man.
Stratford.
Is that a leak? Is that a leak in the roof?
Hold on, mate. Try and get top 4. Yeah. Anyways, Matt Crooks.
Do you think you're going to get before you actually answer that question? Big up, Super Nick. Off to see the Reggae Girls versus Grenade. That should be a decent game, actually. That should be a good game. So you just trolling in the comments whilst live as well. Yo, Chris, click the link at the top, pinned at the chat, top of the chat. Jump in if you can. Chris he's funny. If you haven't seen his shows yet, he is unbelievably funny. Right, you know what? Jamie.
Yeah.
I know it was Norwich, but they did take the lead.
Yeah. You've got to give the people a little bit of fun, ain't you? No, it was CAC. I've not done a watch along yet where we've not lost and we were 1-0 down with a half hour left, and I was bricking it just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Klopp's super subs yet again. You know, the midfield didn't work for us. It weren't good. Midfield didn't work for us all game. We couldn't get hold of the ball. Weren't playing well. Yeah, they had a couple of chances. Is it Pookie? Pookie should have scored, to be fair. But the man looks like he ain't had a bath in about a year. The man looks awful. You know, he looks rotten. No, we should have. I did say I was on other people's shows in the week, and I did say this game won't be as easy as everyone's making out. There's a lot of people going 4, 5, 6s and things like that. But you know, they're defensively a lot better than they have been previously. So, you know, the super subs come on, especially Thiago, shows everyone how to do it. I mean, that man's class. The people say that he's a flop. It just makes me laugh.
I heard
Obviously-
that.
Obviously, don't watch
That was
Liverpool
bandied
because
around, yeah.
Thiago's never lost a league game, I believe, when he's played. So
That's a
with
crazy stat.
with Fabinho, him and Fabinho have never lost a game together.
That's
So,
it.
I mean, calling him a flop is ridiculous. I mean, and that stat that Bayern Munich were defensively better when Thiago played for him as well. It just shows the influence he has on the pitch, especially for us. But it was great point. It was great 3 points. Put all the pressure on City, whose backsides caved in. So it was great.
Big up, Chris.
Yeah, big up, Chris.
Obviously
Evening,
disappointing,
gents. How you
disappointing
doing?
result today.
To be honest with you, I think for the first time this season, I can honestly say we deserved to win, although we didn't. And I've not been able to say that often at all. I think we were the better team, but it's just a shit season. I can't say anything other than that, And in a way, we're almost like a victim of our own success. 2 really good seasons. We possibly punched higher than we should have been, but we were lucky not to finish in the top 4 both last 2 seasons. And of course, as fans, when you've had that success, you want it again. And you're thinking, why shouldn't we be up there? I mean, look at Arsenal. They think they've got an automatic right to be in the Champions League just because they have been for the last however many years, and it doesn't happen like that. And this is almost a season where we've got to say, take it on the chin and say, like, yeah, it is what it is. Let's regroup. Who knows? We might be able to win, the Europa Conference League. I do feel like I've got to put Europa in front of there. Otherwise, you think we're probably playing Dover or somebody. And if we win that and finish, 9th, 10th, it's not been a completely wasted season.
Chris, I'd love to ask you this. What's your thoughts on Brendan Rodgers?
I know you were.
That was my next question.
And I was on Talk Sport this morning, and he asked me exactly the same question. Look, as fans, we're fickle. If you go back 12 months, Rodgers was being linked with Spurs, he was being linked with Man United, and even bloody linked with Barcelona, I think, at one point. And all the Leicester fans were going, no, he can't go. We've got our manager. Go and get your own managers. And now this season, half of them are saying, get rid of him. But why? Okay, let's say, when do we get rid of him? If we get rid of him now, what's the point? The new guy comes in, hasn't got a transfer window. He's still going to have the same problems that Brendan's got, which is the injuries. That's the major problem. And if he comes in and fancies playing a different style, he's just going to confuse the players again, and we're actually going to get worse. So you replace him at the end of the season. Who with? Who's
Graham
going to
Potter.
come?
Don't say Graham Potter to Chris.
No, who? I mean,
That's a side one.
Graham Potter's arse. He is.
Don't
To put
mention
it
his name.
bluntly,
Don't mention
he's
his
a
name.
good manager, but he's not yet a great manager. Yes, he's done well at Brighton, but what's he done other than that? Swedish league. I don't know how good or bad that is. But it's not
Didn't they beat Arsenal?
Yeah, they rolled up to the Emirates and beat us.
Yeah, but I just does that make him a good man? Last year, Brendan was a great manager. This year, you'd say he's not. Let him win some. I mean, if he gets Brighton into Europe, then yeah, he'll go up a couple of notches. But again, like I say, what is the point? You take a manager on, and that manager came in to do a long-term project, bring the youth through. He's got the plans in place. Sack the manager, and suddenly you're saying, well, it's back to square one. So we've wasted these last 2 years because the new manager will come in and say, I don't like you, don't like you, don't like you. You're not my sort of player. That's the best welcome I've ever had of a lady for years, I'll tell you. Usually they turn around and throw up on the floor.
Wow, Chris.
I'll take a new. But yeah, so you've wasted 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So give him a time. it doesn't work. Keep changing managers. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. You know. So no, Rodgers has got to stay. Come December next season, next year, it's the World Cup. We've got a bit of a break on. If we're still not performing in December, sorry, this year, if we're still not performing, then look at it again. Because by then he'll have had a summer rebuild. He'll have had pretty much like a third of the season. And if we do get a new guy coming, he's got January window.
But Chris,
I still go back to, like, say, who would we get? And a lot of Leicester fans are saying, like, oh, Ten Hag. But wobble your head. He's not going to come to Leicester.
No.
As a manager, if he looks at Man United and he looks at Leicester, of course he's going to go to Man United. They seem to be the bigger club. And yes, they've got the problems this season. They've had the problems since Fergie left. But they're still, he's not going to come to Leicester. You know what I mean?
But Chris, my question is, and I'm sorry if anyone else wants to say anything, but basically, I think does Brendan Rodgers warrant it and deserve to go through a rebuild? I know he's won the FA Cup. I know that's definitely that's the first time in Leicester's history he won it.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a major.
4 times before. Before you say it, yeah.
But then you should have made the Champions League for one of those 2 seasons. And I do put that down to Brendan Rodgers in a way. When I look at it, yes, injuries played a part, but this is where your manager has to make a decision to try and get the best out of the current crop that he has. And defensively, under Brendan Rodgers, you've always looked susceptible in my eyes. When you had Wesley Fofana, that was probably the best period when he was obviously playing and he was fit. But there was always something there defensively. And Kasper Schmeichel was making big saves. He's had a massive drop off. So if you're going to trust Brendan Rodgers with this rebuild and it doesn't work out, you're going to have to sign players that he wants in his system, and that may not suit a different manager.
Well, that's always the risk if you could change a manager. The other alternative point is sacking before sort of the summer window. Let me come back to you with a question. How many defenders have you got at your team?
At Arsenal, we've got centre backs? Just in centre backs?
Defenders.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Tommy Asu, Cedric. We've got Tommy Asu, Cedric.
I didn't realise you were an Arsenal fan. You didn't tell me before I made that bloody comment, did you?
Who did you think I was?
Just cheers, Rich, for warning me about that. Drop me in it now, haven't you? Bloody hell.
Yeah, we've got we've got a small squad ourselves, in all fairness.
Yeah, but how, okay, let me tell you, I'll reel off the defenders that have been injured for us this season. Bertrand, Vestergaard, Evans, Fofana, Soyuncu, Castagna, Ricardo, and Justin.
That's a lot to be fair.
That is 9 defenders. I'm sorry, when they announce the team, they have to reintroduce the defenders to each other because they've forgotten who they're playing with. You're saying like Brendan he's changing the system. Well, he has to, because he might only have three defenders that he can put in, so he has to do a back 3. So you've got this season. Yeah, you've got to take a lot out. That's not including midfielders. We've had injuries to Maddison. We've got injuries to Vardy. Luke Thomas, well, he's not really been sort of injured as such, really, like the others. So it's the problem is why people don't do it, because unlike Klopp at Brush, I'll tell you where to put your brush in a minute. 80 million, mate. Thanks very much. Paid for our training ground, I'll tell you that. Thanks very much. I forgot what I was going to say now. But going back to what you said about the past 2 seasons, we didn't lose it on that last game. We'd lost it at different points during the season. And you're going to say we're Leicester. We're not Manchester United. We're not Chelsea, Spurs. And we can, for us, if you'd have given us 5th at the start of the season, if we'd said to you, you'd have killed us to finish 5th last season. I don't know where you were. I mean, I broke my neck to find you further down the table. But you'd have taken fifth. You know, I mean, the fact of the matter is that as Leicester, for us to finish in that top four, we need some of the so-called big six to drop out. This season, you've come back a bit. You've got Spurs coming back a bit. Man United can't decide whether they want to be in it or not. You know, they change their mind every week. So, yes, it was disappointing, but I've got to be honest with you. I think those 2 seasons, had we qualified for the Champions League, we would have struggled because we weren't ready for it. You know, when we went to the Champions League after we won the Premier League, well, that's the trophy behind us. I know most, you know, I think out of everybody here, we were actually the last team to win the Premier League out of any of us here. So, you know, just to show you what it is there.
I'll just let myself out. Cheers.
Oh, Liverpool, yeah, sorry, Liverpool. Yes. All right. It took you 30 years though, but welcome back. I'll bow to Liverpool did win it after us, but we did have to show them how. But, you know, for us, when we went into the Champions League, despite your then manager at Arsenal saying that we would embarrass football, and I think that was the season that you lost 10-2 on aggregate to somebody, but we actually got to the quarterfinals. We wouldn't have done that again these past 2 seasons. We weren't quite good. As good as it would have been a disappointing run in the Champions League, you know.
We're going to come to this top 4 race in a minute, but I really want to speak to Jamie because obviously Man City slipped up. Is it 5 points now?
6 points.
6.
But we've got a game in hand on Wednesday.
And you have City to play.
Yeah, on the 9th of April.
Do you think he could do it?
Yeah. We're the only team who can do it. Let's put it that way, anyway.
That's a good point.
I do think it's going to be extremely close. You still got to put City favourites because, you know, we have to win at the Etihad. We have to win. It's going to be all on us. You know, if City get a point and it's a draw at the Etihad, you know, the points difference stays the same. You're still looking for City to lose a game, and we still have to keep winning. So you still make Manchester City the favourites, but you know, everyone told me about a month ago this league was over. You know, this league was over. I think City had a 10.
I said it.
I think a 10 or 11 point gap by then. You know, but Liverpool don't go away. You know, Liverpool just keep going and going and going. You know, and I do think City will end up winning the league. It's got a bit of a reverse. You remember the season under Rodgers that Liverpool should have won the league, and they were I think they were 9 points in front of City with 5 games to go. And City had a game in hand. I think they won that game in hand, and then they won the league. It's sort of similar to that, but roles reversed. It does seem similar to that, but roles reversed. I think we're going to go close. It's going to be 1 or 2 points in it. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be extremely close. My shock of the season is Chelsea, to be fair. I can't believe, 7 points behind us. Were they 12 behind City with all the money they've spent recently? And maybe Tuchel's the greatest ever.
Sorry to cut you, Jay. Because I know Matt's trying to come on. He's an Everton fan. Matt, try switching your phone off and on again. Try turning YouTube off, and then coming back up. Just try what you can. It definitely would have you on because we need to talk about Lampard. So
Alice didn't he as well? Oh, sorry.
We're not a big enough club. Sorry.
I can't believe he's saying that though. A Diaz will win the league for Liverpool. Man, that must have been hard for him to type. I mean, big up to you. Look, Diaz obviously has been an amazing season for him. He looks like he's played for 2 years at Liverpool. Don't look like he's just been brought in. And this is one thing I will say. Liverpool's owners, there's a massive split in our fan base between Liverpool's owners. Some want them out. Some, like myself, are quite happy with them owning our club because I think we are run really well. I think we've probably got the best American owners compared to, Arsenal and United. for me. We've got the best United. We've got probably the best American and Tottenham. We've probably got the best American owners. The players we buy, they've always got. People go online. You hear people online, especially Liverpool fans, going, "Why aren't we going like the Tyrone Martinez?" Or "Why did we buy Saul when he was going to Chelsea? Why did we let him go to Chelsea? Why don't we buy this player and that player?" Maybe because our scouting network know what they're doing. Tyrone Martinez, I'm sick of hearing his name. He looks like a Primark Suarez. He's absolutely awful. I don't know why he's so rated. I don't get it. I don't get why he's so highly rated. Sale at Chelsea, terrible. These players that everyone wants our club to buy, and then we go and play Diaz, and it just fits the club perfectly. He comes in, he does look like he's been there for a season already, or 2 seasons already. His link-up play is brilliant. Our attacking depth might be what helps us if we do catch them and win the league. It'll be because of our attacking depth. But as I say, Man City, they're going to be good. Look, I've said it. Liverpool, Man City for me are the 2 best teams in the world at this moment in time. Liverpool, Man City are the 2 best football teams in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Champions League final as well. But we'll see. I will still make City's favourites. I think we will close the gap. I think there'll be a point or 2 points in it by the end of the season. But you still got to give City their due. The club has been nippened, mate. Nippened.
Just a bit of context. Like, if anyone knows Nippen,
Yeah.
he's a quality lad, to be fair. But he travels everywhere.
Oh, no.
But there's one particular stream that he was on this channel, and because his internet was so bad, he was on the underground. To be fair to him, he was answering questions 5 minutes after we had asked him.
Jeez.
So we've moved on to a new topic, and he would just bring back the old topic. It was what a stream that was. Oh man.
I love Nippen's rivals. When he was trying to tell everybody who the rivals were. Did you not see that one?
Who were they?
I don't know. It was something. Following his logic, I think I worked out that Leicester's rivals were Sydney FC from Australia. His logic was totally all over the place. It really was.
Oh, Nippen. Orest, convinced Tariq why you're making the top 4?
They are, to be fair.
You don't have no striker, mate. Like I said, lack of threat. But for me, I think we have the players for it. We just have better players for it to make top 4.
Is that it?
We have better, mate. Ragnick's better than your manager as well, mate.
What's Ragnick won?
Huh?
Huh?
He won a trophy with Leipzig, so yeah.
What trophy?
Huh?
What trophy?
I think it's the DFB Pokal, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Is what Arteta won? Like,
Chris,
equivalent.
Jamie,
Whatever it got.
we'll leave them for a bit.
yeah.
Let's leave them for a minute.
But Orest, all right. So
Mate,
what?
hold on. Carrick scored Arteta, by the way. That's all I'm going to say.
What in a 3-2 victory? Okay, but
He's
what
got-
happened? What's happened like after that? I thought you challenged him for titles, Orest.
Huh?
I think you challenged him for titles. No,
Only
you shouldn't be
tax,
worried
only
about
tax.
Arsenal.
No,
Ali's been gone, bro, and you still got played off the park.
when we had Ragnick, when we brought
Yeah.
Ragnick in, I said top
And-
4 max. Top 4 max.
top four, but Wolves schooling you at Old Trafford, yeah.
Brentford.
Southampton. Oh, what start of the season? I'm
Hmm.
talking. I'm talking now.
And we'll see in May, innit? We'll see in May.
No, we'll see. We'll see soon. We'll see soon.
All right,
How
we'll
are
see.
How are you conceding 2 to Leeds against Leeds? How? You 2-0 up. David De Gea goes back to Flappy De Gea again. What's this?
Mate, we won the game. We won the game. You drew to Burnley 0-0.
So you drew to Burnley 1-1?
Well, at least we scored.
Oh
Anyway.
wow!
Anyways, yeah.
I've missed the show.
Mm.
Oh man.
Why?
I think for me, Manchester United's best chance of making the top 4 is everybody else dropping out of it. As in, forget the top 3, but the rest of them, like what West Ham, Spurs, Arsenal, if they do really badly, because there'll be no Forest, but you don't know what Man United do. They're as bad as we are this season in a way because
100%.
you win one, lose one, win. You know, you just don't know what you're gonna. You know what Man United is going to turn up.
Yeah, we're just yeah.
And aren't you
4-2.
any better off now with Wreck-It Ralph than you were with Ollie?
Well,
That's a good
I
question.
always said on.
All right, sorry. So let me. I will come back to you.
Yes.
It's just G Staffy's got a rush, so she just went to have a quick say. Thanks for joining us, Grace.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's all right. Feel free
what
to
we
talk
talking
about
about?
the Borough game as well if you want.
You can talk to Oris if you want. Oh, we got Munzi in here anyway.
Go, Grace. The floor's yours.
I'm just saying the Crystal Palace and Chelsea game.
Ah, she
Oh,
brought it to that. Go on then. Go on. Talk Chelsea.
Champions of the world is all I gotta say. Champions of the world.
did you see the goal? Hakim Ziyech, she was on fire though.
He had a good game. To be fair. He did have a good game.
The ball boy had more touch than Lukaku. That's fine. I mean, Lukaku. Honestly, what's up? This is a question for all you guys. What's going on with Lukaku? Would you guys consider him as a flop?
One second. Let me just see if I could get in touch with Mark Gay and see if he can let him out.
Oh yeah.
7 touches in a whole game.
And one in the first half.
One was kickoff, and one was when he was offside.
Oh boy,
That's
oh
great.
boy.
Are you worried? Grace, about Chelsea's form? Yes, you're
A bit, yeah.
champions of the world, but
I think Lukaku wasn't worth the 100 million we spent on him. He could have been a bit lower.
A lot lower. What about Arsenal? We're going to be after you now, Grace. Do you think we can cover after third place?
No.
Please, just please. You know what? Just clip it up, please. Honestly,
What?
I know
I asked the question.
Huh?
I asked the question. All right. I just said, is it there?
No.
I think she said
Never
no.
will be.
Arteta's at the
Clip
wheel.
it. Hey,
Just the
Chris.
process.
Chris, you can't talk to me about Arteta when you got Brendan over there. You know what I mean? Like Arteta weren't never this low
mate, next month.
at this
I
point in
wanna-
the season.
I mean, how many games did you go before you actually decided you wanted to play this season?
Third week.
I mean, I
was
must admit, watching Arsenal at the start was like watching Pointless on the BBC.
but Chris, if you want to add context into why Brendan Rodgers has failed this season, I could add context into why we were struggling.
Oh, mate, for me, Brendan Rodgers, please.
Yeah, he's not failed though. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Arsenal, because you had one season where you didn't make Europe. Oh God, it was like got to get Arteta out, sack the board, do everything.
I
you
weren't saying that.
wet your pants, you pooed, you nasty, you did everything. But
You were just saying,
Tariq,
Chris.
don't lie, please. Don't lie.
No. Chris, I weren't saying it. You know my thoughts. It's receipts on YouTube. But Chris, you just said that there's Leicester fans that have been saying that they want Brendan Rodgers out. That's just football fans.
Mate, this
yeah.
comment
And I'm
is
just saying that
unbelievable.
Arsenal were the same.
Yeah, it's true.
This is comment of the night.
This is what we say now as Leicester fans. If anybody comes on and says Brendan's out, we should be fifth, you went, you're doing an Arsenal.
or United. You could put your.
I think Arsenal are worse, to be honest with you.
This current Man United.
Tariq, 1 second. Sorry. Chris is just saying that he's got to shoot off. So
Yeah.
shout out your channel, Chris.
I just came on to stir the shit and leave. And I'm doing all this. I'll message you about a quiz, Rich, because I know you like them. At Leicester TID on the which is there on the Twitter, Leicester Till I Die 1 on Instagram, and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. Thanks very much, guys. All the best to you for the rest of the season, whoever you support.
Big up, Chris.
Big up,
Chris, he's making
Cheers,
top 4
guys.
quickly. He's making top 4.
Let's
He's making the top 4.
Yeah.
God, well, it's definitely. I mean, I had Chelsea to win it, so they've let me down. But it's obviously City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. And fortunately, I do think it will be West Ham. Sorry, not West Ham. Man United. Sorry, it will be.
Oh,
Man United,
that
I
man.
think.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Yeah.
I
You
hate
can go now,
Arsenal.
Chris.
I
You
really
can go
don't
now,
know.
Chris.
I hate Arsenal.
Big up Chris, man.
Nah, big up Chris, man. Big up, man.
All the best, guys. Take care.
All the best, man. All the best.
Cheers.
All the best for your club as well.
Oh, he's just gone. This would have been a great question to ask. Bottle John Rogers needs to go.
He's a bottle.
Well, his nickname is Milkamore, isn't it? So, yeah.
See, Jamie, you should ask Jamie, man. Jamie knows about it. You know what I mean?
Let's do that then. Can I, Grace, who's your top 4 before you shoot? 'Cause I know you need to rest up.
I think Liverpool will take over, and then Man City will go to second, and then it'll go Chelsea, and then it'll go West Ham, and then Man United.
She knows what she knows what she's on about. We all got. Don't forget Wolves in all this, guys.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna come to that. Jamie, who's your top 4?
I think United will get it on the final day of the season.
Whoa. We play them on the final day of the season.
I know.
Oh yes, brilliant.
You won't have nothing to play for. That's my only worry. So
No, we
I think
do.
United.
The thing is, our record away from Crystal Palace.
Oh, your record everywhere is crap. Don't get it wrong. But no, I think you'll get 4th, and then you'll get Pochettino in the summer as your manager. I know United fans gonna hate it, but you ain't getting De Haag. And Ten Hag, whatever his name is, do it hard. I don't give a crap.
Just correct.
But if he does go to Man United, don't think he'd be a success.
I don't think he will.
Who's that? Sorry, Pochettino.
Yeah, no, Ten Hag. I'd rather have Pochettino over Ten Hag. Every day
Well,
of
I'm
the
not sure, you know.
Wow.
week. Every
I
day of the
agree
week.
with Jamie. I agree.
Pochettino ain't as bad as everyone makes out. The PSG
I'm not saying
job,
he's bad.
yeah, PSG job is a poison chalice.
It is a poison chalice. to be
I
fair,
mean, you
yeah.
look at all the managers who've managed there. You know, they're all quality managers. They all failed. It's a poison chalice. You shouldn't go there. You look at the job he did with Spurs, was a great job, and he weren't backed. He will get more backed at Man United. And I think he's the perfect person to come in and rebuild your squad because he is excellent with youth as well. And and it actually worries me more if you get Pochettino in the summer, to be fair, because he will be backed.
Staffy, does Lukaku leave in the summer?
It's already left, hasn't he?
I don't think he will, because he probably feels guilty, and then he'll have to stay for like another year, and then he'll leave us in like the summer 2023 transfer window.
Inter Milan.
Cool. Grace, thanks for jumping through, even though it was for 5 minutes or so. You're always welcome, by the way.
Yeah, I have to run on my mum's shouting me.
Go.
Right. I gotta go. Bye.
See ya. Oh, but yo, I don't like Jamie, man. You let me down.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. It was funny. Look, I do think Arsenal, I've said it to you before, anyway, I think Arteta has got a vision for the club, and what he wants to do is got to be backed by the ownership, and if the ownership don't back him, it don't matter what he does at the end of the day. There is a vision there. He knows what he wants to do. I know Arsenal fans are wetting themselves because Aubameyang scored a hat-trick for Barcelona today. But he weren't doing it at Arsenal. It's simple facts. So it doesn't matter, does it? I mean,
100%.
You just get him out of the club. He was causing trouble. Arsenal, look, you can see a vision there of Arteta. He wants to promote youth. He wants to build this Arsenal team up. It's not going to be next year, the year after. It's going to be a 3, 4, 5-year project for Arsenal to get back where they want to be. But in the meantime, they need to be backed by their ownership. And the ownership don't back them. What can any manager in that place do? Simple.
It's true. I feel like he has been backed in a way,
Mm.
with a lot of the players that have been
Right.
left and contract cut. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not even the signings that he's brought in; it's the players that we've shipped out in such quick succession.
Deadwood needs to go, especially if they're causing problems. It's the right thing to do.
That's why I have a bit more faith that we'll finish above United, because the culture, you can have great players, you can have whatever, but your club is a mess. It's
Right. I've said this before. I think I've said it to you, didn't I? This last time, between the Man United and the Arsenal thing. Yeah, I think Man United are at a worse state than Arsenal, and I say this because you look at Man United's squad to Arsenal squad at this moment in time. Arsenal should be finishing lower than Man United. They shouldn't be like Man United should be in this top four already. The players they got and the structure they got at that club, they should already be in this top four. There shouldn't be a race for them to get fourth. Arsenal should be the ones chasing more because of their squad difference. So for me, Man United, even if they do finish fourth at the end of the day, and Arsenal just miss out, for me, Man United might have just had their seasons are parallel. There's not much in between them. If you look at the squad difference, Man United should be doing far better than Arsenal right now.
Yeah. Grace, big up for coming on. Seriously, don't worry that you're shy. It's not a thing. You know, it's a community thing here, and you've been supporting specifically Tariq from day dot, and obviously you've come across to support us here at Eagle Eye Football as well. So really, really appreciate you.
Actually, I thought she was fine. She was good.
No, she did amazing.
Yeah, she was good.
So, Chris is gone. Chris is gone. Chris he's funny, man. He's really funny. And that quiz, I'm not going back for another quiz. I'm terrible at them. Jay's big up. Jay, he says, I think it will be Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and a possible shout of Wolves, who are actually they're 6 points behind United with 2 games in hand as it stands. So they are not going away. They really aren't. Yes, Louis. Grace getting her flowers as well in the chat. Ferb's asking we still finish 4th.
I've changed my mind because I initially said Man United, didn't I? I have changed my mind. I think Arsenal are finishing 4th.
See, my little chat there helped him.
Definitely. I've seen enough from United. I've seen enough. I have.
Or else you get a bit of a shout out there as well.
Well, he spelled my name wrong, but yeah, it's fine.
You need to hold a sim bin, man. No, just take the gratitude and the compliment. Like, nitpick it like it was just a typo.
She just said she likes Man United fan. The only non-Man United fan she likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's calling me. Grace is calling me Terrence.
She might be retracting that statement.
Literally. I'll delete it for her. I can't do it from there now. If it's block user, I don't block her.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, can you at least apologize to Grace? Like, she big you up and you did spell her name right.
Not in a rude way, but thank you for the shout. Yeah,
my gosh, big up Super Nick. Reggae Girls winning 2-0.
Better than a man.
This guy.
That's my boy. It's my boys. It's my girls.
My boys.
Terrence. I think I'm just gonna start calling you that from now on.
No, none of that. None of that.
It's 2-0. And my lord, this game is funny.
It's funny.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, where's Bottle Job Chris gone? Huh? Fucking same we work at Leicester. Same as Leicester. What a fucking dickhead.
You lost 4-2 to Leicester. What do you mean?
We lost 4-2 to Leicester. You lost 2-0 to Brentford, but that don't mean shit.
You lost 1-0 to Wolves. You lost 4-2. You lost 4-1 to Watford. What?
I can't think of. To be fair, right? I don't know. Wait a minute, I fucking got one. Don't fucking cut me off just yet. Hey, I tell you what, I don't watch Arsenal and think, oh fucking hell. No, I don't take their results. I don't worry about Arsenal. Who needs to worry about Arsenal? Fucking
No,
hell.
who do you worry about then? Who do you worry about? Liverpool.
We don't worry about anyone. We concentrate on ourselves. You should be concentrating on your games, not ours. You still
Yeah,
got- you
If
still
you're
got-
if you're still concentrating on yourselves, then that means that you're not worried about Arsenal. If we carry on winning our games, you're at the top 4, right?
You ain't going to carry on winning some games. You ain't going to win all your games.
But are you going to win yours?
I don't know. Probably. Shit, nearly crashed. Yeah, probably.
Hey, you're driving. Come off. Listen, I'm not being held responsible for you. Later, Manzi.
Shit, I almost crashed.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
Big up, Chino. Nate says
Big up, Cheeto.
you comparing shite to. Oh gosh. With bad results. Saying that Terrence owned much. Terrence, this is gonna stick, you know. Yeah, general question. I know there's only one Palace fan. What do you guys think of Elise? Tariq, do not answer this because I know what you think already. Orest, what do you think of Elise?
I do rate him. I think he's a good player. 100%. I think he's a good player.
Jay?
Yeah, quality. Can't wait for him to be in a Liverpool shirt.
Behave yourself.
Oh.
He gave Robbo a tough time. You know,
He
when
did. That's why I like him. That's why I like him. Quality. I think I was on last time I was on your show. I said about your players, the young players at Palace that you produce. Quality.
Yeah, it's just about holding on to them for as long as possible. Now, to be fair, which is going to be the hardest bit.
If I was a young player and I'm playing every week and I'm playing under Patrick Vieira, for the time being, I'd stay put.
We hope so. They're better to watch than the guys getting results too. So the regular boys aren't doing it. Well, I can't chat Ghana. Terrible as well. Lisa's wicked. No, Muzzy's funny as. I can't believe it. Listen, they could have locked me off. You know?
For real, man. For real.
Also lost 3-2 to United, 2-0 to Liverpool, 4-0 to.
I mean, at least they're actually they're not Watford, they're not Leicester. Who else have United lost to? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Getting beaten by Liverpool ain't the worst thing in the world, is it?
Yeah, 5-0 Liverpool. You know.
You'll stick with you forever, don't you worry, rich man. I'll try not to worry. At least has mad potential. Another club, people will be talking him up more. Good point.
Good man.
And it's 3-0. Very good point. Once he risking his license to speak on Arsenal United. And just so if you didn't know already, we got him for 8 mil.
Is Danny
8
Franklin
million.
is he your director of football?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He is.
Palace legend, don't he?
I mean, all our summer signings cost less than Harry Maguire, which is just amazing.
And they're all better than Harry Maguire at the same time.
That's too.
And that right, Orest. And that right, Orest.
I'm just going to stay quiet for this one.
I don't blame you.
All right, quick question. We're coming up to the hour mark, so we'll wrap this up soon. Paul Pogba, is he going to Chelsea?
No, not to Chelsea. But for me, I hope he stays, but could see him leaving as a free agent this summer. So my destination, probably PSG or Real Madrid. One of them two.
Yeah, he's going Real Madrid.
Yeah, 2-1.
Hey, they drew to Everton. Oh, I found
Yeah,
one.
and to be fair, Ferbs, you had Townsend suing in your stadium.
Oh. We got Ferbs on every time, man. I'm all for it.
Yeah, Ferbs. Guys, if you haven't ever checked out this channel, please go check them out. Glorious Busfago.
In a Brazilian team.
Yeah, so with Palace, our owner John Textor, he's bought their club. So ever since then, there's been a massive collaboration between our club and theirs, especially over social media.
Oh,
stuff,
sweet.
kind of checking out each other's results and stuff. The president came over to check out our academy and how we run and stuff like that. So hoping to take some ideas to Brazil. But Glorious Botafogo, Pedro. I was on his channel, just kind of chopping it up about Palace and Botafogo and stuff. We're gonna try and do that, I think, once a month. Yeah, so just look out for that. And
Is that his channel there?
Yeah, that's his channel.
I'm
there,
subbing now.
Wicked. He does it in English as well, which is amazing because obviously
Sweet.
for us Palace fans, whoever's interested in on Botafogo, we have no right to demand that they don't speak in Portuguese. You know what I mean? So it's good that we put someone here that's
Yeah, I'm
able
the same.
to translate it.
I'm the same. I speak English and drunk. On my channel, especially on watch alongs. Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard much. I don't think I've heard much Portuguese in Croydon, to be honest.
You probably start hearing it a lot more now, though.
That's a great tie-in. Fantastic.
Oh, it's a wicked time, 100%. Big up James. I'm saying United and Arsenal is basically two bald medical parent who's got more hair.
I mean,
is that rolling the brush?
No. Oh.
Texter won his first battle as Botafogo owner. We just secured Luis Castro as manager over Corinthians. Wow. That is big. That is big. There's no image. I wonder what that's referring to. Harry Maguire is captain of Manchester United. This makes less sense than the club who believed Ali Dia was George Weah's cousin.
For real.
What a transfer that was, by the way. Messi, Ronaldo, don't want to hear Terrence's opinion. All right, Terrence, you're getting... All right, they're getting on to you, know?
It's G Staffy, what have I done?
I've never heard him say which one.
He probably rates Messi, to be fair.
You've been sitting.
Oh, it's all day Messi. It's all day Messi.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. It's because Ronaldo is Man United, he plays for Man United. That's why.
Am I dreaming, or do I have open Wi-Fi? This is scammed. Yeah, we're back. We are back. It's been a while, innit?
Wake up, Jordan.
Vieira ball made Lukaku have like 7 touches the whole game. It's crazy, isn't it? If you deep it, Wednesday's a big game for Palace. A must win considering the circumstances. Wednesday and Saturday.
Talking about Wednesday, we got Atletico Madrid on Wednesday. So yeah.
Who you got Wednesday?
Atletico Madrid away.
No, not you. No,
Irrelevant. United irrelevant move.
What for the way?
Oh, that is
huge.
Return for Roy Hodgson, mate.
Yeah, big up CM. My guy, Roland. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know? I'm just letting you know now. It's gonna be a struggle for me to make this one tonight. You know.
Your work tomorrow, innit?
I'll set an alarm, but no promises, bro. After the disappointment of the last 2 days, man.
The dunk contest.
Louis subbing to it right now, yeah, 100%. Do that. It's amazing that like he gives the news in English, so we can follow what Botafogo are doing and stuff. So make sure you go check that out. Once again, yes, Terrence. No, Terrence, why are you having this though?
Ignore it.
It's because I asked the question about Arsenal finishing there.
I'd rather watch Watford Palace over Madrid Man United.
Well,
it is true. You both play horrid football, Oris.
That terrorist football from Zidane. Simeone, sorry.
Spanish Sean Dyche.
Calls on contactless settings.
Exactly, man.
Mr. Arsenal talks. Getting too confident right now.
I am getting confident.
United beat 100%. We're gonna beat them.
United beat Arsenal on April 23rd, and Arsenal don't finish top 4.
Would you wait? April's gonna be a big one.
Ronaldo will be doing a suit at Emirates, man. I can't wait for it.
I got Dennis in my FPL team hoping for a brace.
With the way Ronaldo's playing, he'll be hitting Sue in the stands. That's what he'll be doing.
Roland said he's taking a nap soon. Crazy. All right, you know what? I'm the only one that's not said my top 4 yet, so we'll do that. I'll do that and we'll wrap up. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did say West Ham's gonna finish 4th, and they are letting me down. But that's the football. That's Premier League football for you. I still think City will take it. just. But if they have one more slipper, I think one more defeat, I think they lose it.
Yeah, it is going to be. It's going to be tight. It is going to be tight.
Very, very close. So I have Liverpool second, Chelsea third. But if they don't back up their ideas, they could get dragged in. You know, they can get dragged in if they don't back up their ideas.
You're a smart guy, Rich.
I know. And fourth, I've got to stick with what I said from the jump in. I'm not going to change it now. So I'm going to stick with West Ham. However, it's tough to call between Tottenham, Arsenal, United, and the Wolves. That's tough to call. You know why I won't say United? And it's not because of your squad. It's just that running you have in March. If you can get through that, top four's yours. If you can get through that running, top four's yours. You know, so yeah, I said West Ham, so I'm going to stick with West Ham. All right. Forrest, let everyone know where they can find you.
Football Fan Show on YouTube. I'm almost.
Say it slowly so people can hear you clearly, man.
Right. Football Fan Show on YouTube. I think I'm around 225 subs, so make sure you guys
You've
keep
grown.
subscribed.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Big up to you. Yes, Jay.
So, guys, Hearts of Liverpool, Jamie Phillips on YouTube. Follow me there, guys, if you want to see a drunk man talk about boxing and UFC sometimes. It's can be good stuff. I'm doing more content on my channel, not just football now. All my Liverpool watch-alongs now are on the Facebook group at Liverpool FC Forever Red Facebook group. That's where I'm going to be doing all my Liverpool watch-alongs from now on. And I'm going to start doing more watch-alongs from other clubs. I did City Tottenham the other day, and I did the boxing yesterday. So I'm going to start doing a bit more stuff on my channel. So look out for it.
And my brother.
Tariq Talks, you know where it is already, people. And you'll find me a lot on Eagle Eye Football. Me and Rich have got something big coming up, talking about life outside of football, you know what I mean? Everything just in general, just so that we can get to know each other a bit more, me and Rich, and you guys getting to know us and us to know you guys as well. So, yeah, check me out on Tariq Talks, talking all football, Arsenal. Not just that, because I watch Champions League and we're not in that right now. So yeah, definitely come over if you want to watch alongs, previews, you name it. We're going to be adding a lot more content as this time goes on as well. So appreciate Rich for letting me back on, bro.
As always, and just a bit more context, that live show, literally going to be talking about childhood, parenting, mental health, abuse, relationships, successes, loads, everything. And even you guys, you lot can come up with topics, and we will then create a show on that as well. You lot can also call in and share your experiences on the topic that we speak about that day.
I've got a heck of an experience.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like, and the reason why we thought about doing this is like something that any one of us could save a life. You know what I mean? Just on how we deal with these different situations, or it could even like motivate someone to do better in life as well. You know what I mean? So football's brought us together, but it's a life. Life is the thing that we're living at the minute, and it's the journey that we're taking. So let's take it together and elevate one another, man. 100%. I see Daryl. Let's put this. Is it over? Yeah, we're just about to wrap up.
It is in the Matrix, Daryl. It is in the Matrix.
If you're a Manchester United fan, it was over a long time ago.
So just obviously just for life. It's the next international break, which is
A couple of weeks, yeah. I think so.
March 20th or so.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Around there,
So
around there.
we're looking to obviously get the first episode out there, and then the first
Great
episode
idea, fella.
is childhood. So we'll talk about both our childhoods and stuff. So
Well, I was born at 30, so I can't be there for that.
So yeah, big up to everyone that's been locked in. It is so good to get Amps back, man. This is amazing. This has been amazing. Daryl, make sure you 9 o'clock, my brother. Not this nip and setting, rocking up at 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, that's when we start Sunday night. Call in next week. Call in next week if you can. Guys, like Gosh. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, guys. Big up to everyone on the side. We out.